Phelps, Bukowski. V-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
盗難車の発見現場を捜査する。盗難車発見場所。OK。さて、現場へ行くかね。出動
I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe he would.
I'm
thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop.
You're behind the wheel.
あ、違う。こんばんは。こんばんは。事件ですよ。事件が起きたんで、これからちょっと解決しに行きたいと思います。捜査をしにね。
They're calling her the Dahlia now. I wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
But Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
こんばんは。
Terrible enough being murdered like that without having their death strewn all over the front pages.
Mm-hmm. さて現場、もうすぐ現場着くな。来た。さて盗難車発見現場に来たよ。
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive.
あら、いきなり
Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
いきなり逃走しやがったあいつ。
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Fraser from 6 West 2nd Street.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
この野郎、待て。これ待つんだ。
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
この野郎。あ、いて。
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Get brake.
Out of the car now!
Call it in.
Show me your hands! Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try.
Your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
よしっしょ。普通にそう。なんかあれで止めるみたいな。そう。結構壊しちゃった盗難車。何これ。お客様領収書。1940署名、クリフ・ハリソン。住所、ウエストセカンドストリート。 ランチ。ちょっと待って、なんだメーカーカイザーフレイザー。モデルマンハッタン。これ車のあれかなで、ちょっと待って、なんだ総額、2450万90ドル。中古自動車47年型クレイザーマンハッタンの購入領収書。
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
なりそうだ。OK? じゃあ聞いてこうじゃないの。
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
まあ、これはまあ信用でしょ
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
う。ほうほうほう。あ、これが登録書ね。ルカルさん、ロサンゼルスフェスですか。ああ、はいはい。ルカルさん。ああ、ほう。
If this is a forgery, it's top notch. This will need to be traced.
なるほど。ボディタイプ。ああ、はあ、40。だ。6気筒のコードは40。OK。ありがとう。なぜ
You
逃
have
げ
a
たの
criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
本当かよ。めっちゃまばたきするやん。本当かよ。ちょっと疑ったろ。
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
One
お
reefer.
う。よりちゃんこ
We'll
ん
let
ば
it
んは。
slide. You're in enough trouble.
いらっしゃい、ガオー。車両購入時
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
社長のリチャード・クムーズさん。OK?
And he made out the bill of sale
そう。
personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records.
よりちゃん、
Check
これ
with
は
him.
ね、主人公がおまわりさんに
We're
な
going
っ
to get
て
to the
事
bottom
件を
of
解
this,
決
Harrison.
していくってゲ
Until we
ーム。
do, you're going
多
downtown.
分ね、知
You
っ
gotta
て
be
る人はあ
kidding
んまい
me.
ないと
I'm
思う。
getting arrested for buying a goddamn car.
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
お、構える
Right,
ぞ。
detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out
ク
Harrison's
ムー
story.
ズ自動車に行ってハルさんの証言の裏を取る。OK? アリバイだね。ってことは、ロケーションで、クムーズ自動車へ、レッツゴー。
What? I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
The paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
Uh-huh. Well, I get it now. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism,
ああ、これ
Stefan.
線路か。
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes, I feel much better now. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays golf with yours, of course. In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
See? I knew you weren't finished.
お、来たぞ。自動車屋。到着。
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff.
Some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember, Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
OK。なんちゅう歩き方しとるよ、この人。
That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
撃て撃て。絶対役中やろ。ほんとこれあ、これでいいか。
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
うんカイザー、レイザー、モデルマンハッタン。2450ドル95セント。レイザーマンハッタン購入しようかしょ。
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit at least.
登録書。これが登録、あれあれなんか住所と名前違くねえかあれ
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
あれ販売主クルーズはあなんでどういうことだちょっと待ってよ手がかり登録書がクリス・ハリソンで、これ、なんだ正規だよね。スムーズ自動車。盗難車だよね。地球用なしょ。チョコレートおじさん。どうも、はじめまして、こんばんは。ボンさんです。どうもどうも。はじめましてですね。この間アーカイブ見させてもらいましたよ。ピンポンダッシュ事件。バッチリツイッターで見させていただきました。バイバイ。クリフ・ハリソンがツートン塗装のカイザー・フリーザーをクルーム自動車で購入した際の売買証書。ほう。OK。で、これでいいか。
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
まあ多分ジーンのことだろうな。まあ。
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
容疑者。
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
特徴だな。まあ、疑ってもあるだろうし。
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
まあそうだな、紙に書いてあっただけだと。うん。疑ったりとか、反証しても別にここねえし。よし、信用だ。
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
サンペドロですけど。ほう。支払いの詳細。
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
ほう。なんか、もう落ち着かんな。めっちゃ動くやん。
Why didn't you pay her cash?
これ、
You knew the car
あ
was
れなんです
dirty.
よ。
I had an
まあ
inkling.
主
When
人
people are in a
公
hurry for money,
主人
always
今
pay by check,
ま
son.
あ
Gives you a
ちょっ
couple
とした
days to
職
back
質みたいな
out.
感じで今、まあこの、まあまあ証人っていうか、まあまあ関連した人を今、捜査の協力で今質問してるんですけど、実際にこの、まあ今話聞いてる人になって、こう事件を解決していくんですけど、そのまあ本当に刑事になったつもりでこう捜査していくんで、だからこう質問してる時も相手のそうですね、こう仕草とか見て、こう嘘ついてたりとか、そういうのを見抜いたりするんで、結構難しいっちゃ難しいですね。
You're as thick as a whale sandwich, aren't you, son?
富士ちゃん、みんな怪しいやつですね。間違いない。でもそのね、心理をこう、見抜くのも警察のあれかなと。そう。みんな怪しいんですよ。それは確かにそう。ね、取引の
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
全部公正な取引。もうめっちゃ落ち着かんやん、これ。あれさん、この余裕みたいなこの表情。疑ったろ。
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the
我
investigation.
々はそうっす。
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
だからな。
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
ってことは、そうだね。なんだっけ。この、アーチャーの、このジーン・アーチャーの場所を、ちょっと、行かなかんで。これ車乗れるんかなあ、乗れたよ。
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
ダメだ。
I like your thinking, Phelps. Call it
乗ろうとし
evidence.
とった。ダメ。よくない。全然乗れるじゃん。売り物パクれるよ、本当に。ただの犯罪者になっちゃう。これがね、電話なんですけど。これでちょっと、 ジン・アーチャーの居場所をちょっと。
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of grand theft auto.
I'll relay the information.
私には無理だ。
Messages
が
for
変
me,
わって
please.
ても気づかないと。
James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks.
ベラスコって誰だ？またなんかわけのわからないやつが出てきたな。誰よ？ちょっと待って。運び屋？ってことは別件でこいつを引っ張ってきたってことか。なるほど。とりあえず後回しだ、あいつは。とりあえずジーアーチャーの、これか。どこ行きましょう。とりあえず今、指名手配したんでね。おー、リーダーいえいえ、リーダー、こちらこそ。
Can you drive to this one?
いいんですよ、リーダー。僕もいつもリーダーに助けてもらってるんで。
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car salesmen. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
Uh-huh.
7825, code 6.
え、空き地じゃね？
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
だよね。
We should go to the station, see what this Velasco guy has to say.
ということは、まあ、とりあえず別件で引っ張った、さっきの、なんだっけ、なんちゅうの、ベラスコか。ベラスコのとこへ、行こうかね。でも、その前。時間なので、また来れたら来ますね。いつもありがとうございます。いえいえ、富士ちゃん、また夜中お邪魔しに、行けるときはお邪魔しに行きますんで。はい、ありがとうございました。またお邪魔したらよろしくお願いします。そうだね、この、めっちゃ気になるんだけど、この印刷者。先にちょっと戻る前にちょっと行ってみようかな。おお、飛び出してきたよ、市民が。
Any in the vicinity, see the man at 211 just occurred. 3rd and Hill Street. Stand by for further. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
ちょっと事件解決しに行きますか。あ、もう、あれか。無線が来ました。 か印刷者。
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind.
ほうほうほう。あれこんで終わりってことは、これ、もうあれか。とりあえずまあ来たはいいけど。ベラスコ尋問しなあかんのか。戻りますか。警察署へ。頼む相棒。運転してくれ。
You know the way. You can drive.
ただいま。おかえり。
Detectives, Belasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
OK。第二取調室ってどこだ？これか？インタビュールーム。あ、これか。これか、インタビュールーム2。ここだな。
Crummy bastard.
ふざけた野郎だ。
James Belasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
なんだこれ。また登録書か。あれこれさっき言ったな。
The paper is real enough, Belasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
そうなのよ。偽造されてるのよ。盗難車の運び屋。
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
見てこう。すごいなんか、口元すごいなんか。お前何を隠しとるんや。
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Belasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze. Hey, I got more to say!
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
Huh? ちょっと待ってね。ベラスコの登録書。でも、アーチャーの、 もうさ、登録書を見るとさ、住所一緒じゃね？ノースフレモントアベニュー146番地でしょ？だよね。ノースフレモントアベニュー146。つながりあるでしょ、君に。
You're a liar, James.
Say that again. I'm telling the truth. I don't know the broad.
女は知らん？いやいや、ジン・アーチャー女なんて言ってねえぞ。おいおい、待て待て待て待て。何隠してんだ？
So that's why you both have the same address printed on your pink slips. She's a mule for these stolen vehicles, genius. Same as you.
Jesus. All right, I know her. Stupidest broad I ever met. Always cooking up crazy schemes. I don't know why those guys use her. You happy now?
窃盗だ。
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
お、ん？目が泳いどるぞ、目が。
Give me something, Velasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay, okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
盗難車の買う場所。
Where do you pick up the cars, Velasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
East downtown ね。目そらすな。
An address, Velasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number. You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid, and we'll see what we can do.
Industrial Street. Oh.
All right, James. We're gonna check if this information is worth anything.
And if it is, I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word, and so will the DA.
Ho, ho, ho.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
ボードあるわ。登録書。おっと失礼。
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
Okay.
Officer needs help, 103 and B.
Come on! We don't want to lose her!
Western Union の支店。どこにいるんだ？
I think his name is Phelps.
LAPD.
I read about him in the newspaper.
We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? I could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck. to get the only hair sure cup in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
わからんな。いや、違う。違う、これは関係ない。登録書。
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made zero. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
お、白を切るのか？知ってんだぜ、さっき裏取ってるから。
You're lying. James Belasco. I don't remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh, Well, I think you did, didn't you? Well, I'm sure of it. Anyway, I don't know him.
さっきあーちゃんと一緒だったから今度こっちだな。
You aren't sharp enough to lie to me, Gene. You and James Belasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep. The pink slips are real. The home addresses are always vacant lots. Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our stories...
And don't try and sell the car?
Yeah, that too.
ビグロー。判明白羽者の関係者ビグロー。盗難車の運び。
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, Please. What have I got to do?
とりあえずだから吐けよ。
Trying my patience here, Gene. I'll have the reporters down here and have your picture in all the papers. You'll have nowhere to run.
All right already. I get the message.
Bigelow って男ね。
I pick up the cars from a guy named Bigelow. 58 Industrial Street. Big warehouse, full of goons. Now you've got what you want. Can I go?
ってことは、窃盗なのこれアジトかな？
We've got a car waiting outside for you.
Some career advice, Gene. Get out of crime. Marry someone boring who has money and will find you captivating.
Is this guy for real?
He takes a little getting used to, but yeah, he generally means what he says.
はい。堪忍やで。あ、電話できないかな。ってことは、マーキー印刷社。だね。相棒運転だ。
You're behind the wheel.
Girl.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless.
んでくぜ。さあ、再び来たぜ。ただいま。おまわりさんが帰ってきたよ。
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightfall. Mr. Lightfall, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
ほら、瞬きめっちゃしてるし、目が泳いでるよ。
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
いやいやいや。ここで発行されてる名前は知らんわけじゃないでしょ。発行してるってことは名前を聞いてるってことだな。
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
なぜ開示できないんだ?
Hand it over, Lightfall. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Okay.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
共通語同じ名前、小一。名前、グーデン、ジェームズ・バック、カンパニー、ピグロ
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightfall. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
ちょっともう一回見して。ピグロー。1946年12月3日。小2ってなんだ？前回同様。本人サインか。OK。Thank you. ピグロー、なんだ？じゃあ、もうあとこれか。とりあえずあれだから、ロケーションで、ちょっとここ行ってみるか。
You can drive. call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought the Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45. Don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Think so, huh? Look sharp.
오토.
Throw out the guns.
There, line them up.
あれ、リロードってどうやってやんだ？ あ、バツか。オッケー。あー、いけいけいけ。流れ弾当たってる。ゴー！
How long do you think you can hold out?
You're pretty brave for a dead man. Got you, Phelps.
You're surrounded.
Pretty brave for a dead man. Let's move forward. You're pretty brave for a dead man. Your move, mister. Come get me.
Walk out of here, or you can go out in a box.
Holes in you, asshole.
おっと、危ないよ。
I got you now, motherfucker.
あれ
Clear.
タクシー。タクシーのバカ野郎。
Brave for a dead man.
詰めるぜ。あ、阿部ちゃん、久しぶり。
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
お疲れ、阿部ちゃん。
Weapons on the ground. Now.
行くぜ。詰めるぜ、距離を。
Stay down.
Try the door at the end. I heard.
All right. Don't shoot. Keep your hands up.
Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
あ、じゃあ、ギキ、まだデドバやってる？ランリスで今日来たけど。私先、スティーブン・ピグロー。ピグローも、あれだな、重要人物だ。入った先。おっとグルだな。
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
あら、賭け。
A betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
ほうほうほうほう。 なるほど。帽子はどこ行った帽子は。あ、アメちゃん今仕事か。オッケーオッケー。俺今回、あやいち行けんかった。全然やってなかったもんで。赤4で止まっちゃったよ。あれ帽子どこ行っちゃったよ。帽子取れちゃってるよ。朝、あ、そうか、夜勤だね、そうか。朝8時まで仕事。お
We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy. I get the message. Lightfall.
The
guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot.
黒幕はあいつか。
He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
なるほど。競馬で借金があるわけね。
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
Yeah, 俺らは顔知ってんだよ。
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
Gordon Lightball owns Marquee Printing, a government print shop. He's losing big at the track.
He has these big government contracts. He's in hock over 20 grand. If the feds find out, contracts will be all over. Lightball plays ball.
All right, Bigelow. The heat is off you. Play your cards right, and you'll be able to count your time in Quentin on one hand.
じゃあまだおるかな。タイミングあったらまた一緒にデートバやろうぜ。配信もまたちょいちょいできると思うから、その時に来てくれるやん。台本なのだ。ボンさん、おう、ミルクティーさん。さっきね、チョコレートおじさんが来てくれたよ。
Where are we going?
いや、ありがたいね。
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Especially when he's surrounded by evidence. You know, guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightball, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
さあ、逮捕しに行くぜ。乱立来たからデトバじゃよ。そう、ミルクティーさん。そう。さっきね、やってたよ。 リーダーのとこにいたよ、俺。リーダー配信してくれてたから、ちょっとお邪魔して。ミルクティーさん今やってんの？さあ、台本なんのだ。台本なんのだ。もうお前尻尾を掴んだぞ。
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
お、言うね、君、言うね。おっと、失礼。今から仕事になるのじゃ、そういうことね。帰ってきたらやるかも。
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Oh.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
ワンチャン俺寝てる。もう分かってんだよ。これだろ。動機はこれなんだろ。
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree. I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper. I need
You need to shut up now, Lightball.
僕仕事だもん。
Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
逮捕する。正しくしろ。よし、黒幕逮捕。
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you? I want to finish reading this.
ほほう。寝てるだと？ Yeah. はい。解決、無事解決しました。違法組織は解体され、ライトボルとその仲間は刑を減らすためにお互いを裏切りまくるだろう。なるほど。さて。さあ、事件は解決した。どうしようか。もう、何時今？あら、1時半か。じゃあね、無事事件解決したんで。これなんかこう、ドラマ的な感じで配信楽しんでください。仕事戻ります。ありがとう、アメちゃん。ただね、そう。1話解決っていうわけじゃないけど、なんかこういう事件1個ずつ解決を配信していこうかと思うんで、とりあえず、今日はここまでかな。続きはまた、明日か、明後日か、いつになるかな。ではでは。みんなじゃあまたお会いしましょう。お疲れ様でした。